One major concern that students have when deciding to study abroad is the prohibitive cost of education. In fact, a lot of students tend to forego their higher education dreams for pretty much this reason. But that doesn't have to be the case. There are plenty of scholarship opportunities which are provided by governments, private institutions, development agencies, universities, and even specific departments. Now, in this video, I'm going to talk about scholarship opportunities that are sponsored by the Indian government. And so this means that there are plenty of opportunities available to you from back home in India that can, really give wings to your study abroad dreams. The first opportunity I'm going to talk about is the Fulbright Fellowship. Now, the Fulbright Fellowship is one that is jointly offered by the US and the Indian government. It is through this foundation called the US India Education Foundation. And the Fulbright Scholarship is extremely prestigious and gives you a lot of options. There are plenty of Fulbright fellowships that are available. But the most popular one is the Fulbright Nehru Masters Fellowship. And this fellowship is available in several fields that include economics, environment science, journalism and mass communication, public health, public administration, gender studies, urban planning, and even international affairs. Now, you'll have to remember that the Fulbright scholarship is extremely competitive, which means that it's available pretty much to outstanding individuals, from India who are looking to study at select US universities, US colleges. Well, the process is broadly that you apply for the Fulbright Fellowship, which opens up around the month of March or April, and the deadline happens to fall in the month of May. And the application requirements are pretty strenuous, but once you do make it, it does require at least 3 years of professional experience and a whole host of other requirements that you need to fulfill in addition to submitting a lot of motivation essays. But at the end of the day, this scholarship is prestigious because it covers the entire cost of your tuition, living expenses, travel, and even an emergency or sickness cost that you might incur. So all in all, a very, very good option, but one that you must apply in time. Well, the second option that I'm going to talk about is the National Overseas Scholarship Scheme, which is offered by the Ministry of Social Justice and Empowerment of India. Now, this scholarship is offered to about 125 students on an annual basis, and is specifically targeted at students who come from underprivileged or or minority groups back in India. So you need to fulfill those requirements, and the scholarship is offered to students who gain admission in the top 500 universities, ranked by QS in each member country, in each country abroad. So in case the university is not ranked on QS and doesn't fall in the top 500, then the scholarship will not be available for you. And remember, this scholarship is also extremely attractive because it covers the entire cost of tuition, covers your visa expenses, covers your economy fare, airfare for travel to the university, and also gives you, money to cover for study materials, and also, a maintenance allowance that can help you cover for your living expenses, right? So extremely comprehensive and attractive, and funded by the government of India. The third option is called the Agatha Harrison Memorial Fellowship. Right now, this is a little more specific. It's a merit-based fellowship that's offered annually to one individual, and in total, it offers a fellowship stipend and covers for your tuition, travel, and administrative charges, which in totality comes to about £30,000. And this fellowship is open in the fields of history, political science, and economics. And in order to be eligible to receive this fellowship, you also need to show at least 3+ years of teaching experience. The funding duration is usually for about a year, but this can be extendable on a case-to-case basis. Well, also an attractive one if you do belong to these fields. The fourth and final option I'm going to talk about is the Dr. Ambedkar scheme of interest subsidy offered again by the Department of Social Justice and Ministry of Social Justice and Empowerment in India. This is a scheme which is open to students from other backward classes or economically backward classes back in India. Economically backward here is defined as an annual family income of under 2.5 lakhs. And this scholarship, or rather this scheme, can be availed of for students looking to pursue masters or MPhil, masters in philosophy, or PhD programs abroad. The fields of study that are open under the scheme are engineering, business and management, humanities and social sciences, and also biotechnology, nanotechnology, and environment science. So again, a very comprehensive list of fields that you could be pursuing. And the interest subsidy basically means that whatever interest your education loan entails will be borne by the union government, and this obviously there are some caps to it, so do check out the actual the scheme listed at the university, at the union government website for more details. But it's definitely one that if it doesn't really cover your cost of study, it actually at least lowers your repayment cost, because the cost of interest, remember, can be quite high, and this one covers your interest component of your loan for a moratorium, which could be 1 year after your course of study is over, and in case you find a job, then up to 6 months after your job is confirmed, right? So again, quite attractive from that standpoint. Well, if you like this video, do give me a thumbs up. Do give me comments on what you would like to cover me to cover in the future videos. I do want to talk to you about the services that we can offer. We have a very large pool of mentors, large network of mentors from diverse fields, and these experts can really guide your applications right from the stage of shortlisting schools, preparing for SAT or GRE or GMAT, as might be the case, and also crafting application essays to get you admitted into top universities abroad. We can also help you with interviews and online assessments, because increasingly that's being used by universities across the globe, and so our services are pretty comprehensive. Do check us out. The link in the description will allow you to connect with me in case you have any specific queries that you think I can help you with. Do give me a shout. I wish you all the very best.